Greetings gastronauts, this is KeefCooks, I'm Keef, and today we're going to do something Eastern European. We're going to do the famous Ukrainian beetroot soup, Borscht. So I'm doing this for Gary Turnbull, who requested something with beetroot, and also some shout outs. We've got Proud Pilot, 777, we've got Megan K, and we've got Charlotte Orju. So hope you enjoy it, guys. This is for you lot. This is one of those recipes that's it's a kind of a classic, but there's not actually a fixed recipe because basically you use what's in your cupboard or in your fridge. The only certainty about what should be in it is like beetroot and root vegetables, and it should have a tart flavour. So, you know, in and around that, there can be meat, there cannot be meat, there's, you know, pork, beef, whatever. It's pretty much up to what you've got, what you fancy, I think. So, let's do it. Now, ingredients for my borscht. I've got cooked beetroot, a couple of large onions, some potatoes, some cabbage, a large carrot, a couple of sticks of celery, some sour cream and some dill, mostly for garnish at the end, and some meat and a litre of beef stock. I cheated, made it out of a box. So the meat, I've got 400 grams of beef, this is just scraggy, yeah, and 200 grams of pork, but you can use any combination, or all beef or all pork, or none at all. And if it's on the bone, that's better, but you know, this is what I've got because we're just using up bits and bobs. If you get fresh beetroot, you'll need to, you know, skin it, slice it, boil it for about an hour, at least an hour, before you start adding it to the rest of the stuff. Also, we'll need salt, pepper, and some marjoram, and a bay leaf cunningly hidden in a jar labelled arborio rice. Don't ask. I'll find the marjoram in a minute, but there's something else I forgot. Something tomatoey. This is passata, or you could use puree or even whole tomatoes if you felt so inclined. Right, I think that's enough dribbling about the ingredients. I need to get this beef and pork cooked before I do anything else. So I'm doing the meat in the pressure cooker because, you know, time. So it'll take like maybe 20 minutes. If you haven't got a pressure cooker, you can do it in a conventional saucepan. It'll take a couple of hours until the beef is pretty tender and the pork. So what's happening here is we're starting to get some scum coming off the meat, and I need to skim that off. Okay, so that's skimmed. Right, I'm going to use a quick trick that I learnt from Chris the Butcher about how to chop an onion. There we go. I should do it all the time like that. And that goes in with the meat, and that will disintegrate during pressure cooking. I'll throw a bay leaf in there as well, because I have lots of them. And alright, where's the lid? Pop the lid on, wait for it to come up to pressure, and then give it 20 minutes. Right, so now we need to prep the onion and the carrot and the celery. We're going to sweat those in some oil and butter. Pop it in a big saucepan. Then we want that going on medium heat. Well, no, actually low. I usually peel my carrots because they're usually a bit grotty, but you don't have to. And then we're just going to cut those into sort of sticks, not tiny, but you know, something like this. So the oil and butter have melted, and I've pop the onions and carrots in. You want to put your celery into little sticky bits like the carrots, and pop those in as well. And just let those actually. I'm going to put a lid on it and let them cook gently for about 20 minutes. Okay, now we can start putting it all together. So these feel a bit soft, they're not coloured at all, apart from, you know, their natural colour. So we pop the stock in there, and I peeled and chopped the spuds into sort of bite-sized pieces. I'll pop those in. And the cabbage, you need to shred your cabbage. To my shame, well, I bought this ready shredded. It was past its sell-by date, and yeah, so cabbage medley, it said on the label. You know, you can also use things like Swedes, turnips, or rutabaga. What's the other thing? Parsnips, celeriac, anything wintry, sort of. Yeah. So I'll let those cook for another 15 minutes with the lid on, and then we'll put the meat in and the beetroot and season it and make it wonderful. Right, now I'm going to add the meat and the water that it was cooked in. And the beetroot needs to be cut into little, ½ inch, about a centimetre. Well, they would be cubes if these were bigger, but there's probably a geometric name for what they are. Right, in you go, you little purple things. I'll just let those cook together for about 5 minutes, and I'll taste it and see what may be done with the flavours and things. Right, let's see what we got. Red fingers. That needs lots of things. Good wallop of that. Tomatoey thing. A couple of tablespoons of red wine vinegar. And found the marjoram. Teaspoon of that. Teaspoon of salt. And about ½ teaspoon of ground black pepper. Oh, and some dill. Lots of recipes just use the dill as a garnish at the end, but I do like its flavour, so I'll chuck it in. My spuds have gone orange. Right. If anybody makes any comments about double dipping, you will get short shrift from me. This is just for me and the missus. So, oh, that's more like it. Oh yeah. Right, fabulous. I'm just going to turn up the heat to reduce the amount of liquid a bit, because you should be able to stand your spoon up in it. Okay, I reckon this is done, so let's dish it up and do a taste test. Really, there's nothing holding that up except vegetables. Yeehaw! Okay, my favourite bit, the taste test. So, you serve up your borscht with a dollop of sour cream and some dill, and you get stuck in. And you go, because it's a wonderful thing. And you know what? Tomorrow, and the day after, and the day after, it'll be even more wonderful every day. So there you go, things to do with beetroot, part 1. Enjoy.
And that's that. I hope you enjoyed it. Now please do the usual: likes, shares, comments, subscriptions, donations, patronage, all that good stuff, or just some of it. And thank you for watching, and see you next time.